from BikeRadar.com. I'm here with Scott Nickel from Ibis Cycles, and we're at Sea Otter 2009. Scott's going to give us some highlights for the new Ibis Tranny that's now delivering. And the nice thing is we're here at the Ibis booth, and we've got a couple different setups just to show the versatility of the tranny. So Scott, if you could, walk us through the tranny.
All right, first of all, as Gary said, it's a carbon fiber hardtail, and it can be set up 3 different ways. As you can see it here, this first one, this nice sort of Granny Pippin green, is set up as a geared bike. It's pretty light. It's about 21.5 pounds or so in this particular configuration with a pretty lightweight group. And the bike starts, the frame is $13.99, and then the complete bikes start at about $27.99, something like that. And you can get any number of different kits on the bike that, you know, the more you pay, the lighter it weighs. The second one we should move over to and look at here is the tranny set up a little bit differently. And if you'll notice, this one is single speed, set up very light. It's about 18.5 pounds in this configuration. We've got some nice lightweight tubeless wheels and just a single chainring, obviously, for the single speed. Lightweight components throughout, and there's a couple of neat little features that I kind of want to go through on this bike and how it can change magically from simply a geared hardtail into a single speed. What you have to do at the single speed is you have to be able to tension the chain, because it doesn't have a derailleur, which normally comes with a chain tensioner. So we thought about doing slotted dropouts on it, but we didn't like those because it's difficult to make the disc brakes work all the time, and it just looks kind of kludgy. We wanted to keep the kind of family familiarity with the Mojo rear end on the tranny as well, and also we kept it there with how the whole head tube area looks. But anyway, what we decided to do with the rear end of the bike is we came up with this idea. We call it the slot machine, and it's actually a telescoping chainstay that gets a little tiny bit longer if you, if I can do this here, if you just do that. It's really easy to do when you have the bike built up and it's just sitting on the wheels. But anyway, what happens is this chainstay lengthens about the length of one chain link so that you can tension the single speed chain and it won't fall off when you're out riding it. And it's just as simple as that. It's a very, very stiff mechanism that we've built in here, and it's very, very effective at keeping the chain tension. Chain forces are huge. I mean, like 1,000 pounds or something like that. So it has to withstand a lot of force. Single bolt that you tighten there to get the once you get the chain tension in the right place. Another really neat feature about the bike is that if you take this bolt off and you take that bolt off, the rear end will remove, and you can fit this bike into a little tiny travel case and avoid those exorbitant airline fees because you can fit it in one of the S&S or Ritchie travel cases. So that's a nice little bonus that you have, sort of a bonus of the adjustable chainstay. The last things I'll talk about are just how kind of the details that we do on the tranny. Notice here I'm pointing to the triple stop here on the top tube, which is, the middle one for the brake, and the 2 gear housings go on the outer of these 2 stops. Well, you don't need that in a single speed. And if you'll kindly move the camera back down here, you can notice that on the single speed setup of the tranny, the triple stops are gone. Both on the front and the rear. And if you scroll down to the top of the seat stay there, you'll also see that the gear, that the cable stops are gone there, whereas they would be present on the geared bike. So it's just a easily removable cable stop, that we have here, that you can just take this the triple stops out and convert it, just make it look really clean. Another nice feature is the Derailleur Hanger is obviously replaceable, but when you run it in a single-speed mode, you don't need a Derailleur Hanger. So what we've done is we've got a single-speed Derailleur Hanger, which has a bottle opener, because apparently, although you don't need derailleurs, you do need beers with single speed. So that is the final coup de grace on the tranny.
Cool. Scott, thank you so much. Always a pleasure. Appreciate you showing us the tranny. And we look forward to seeing some more from you guys at Ibis soon.